Hello, one and all. Welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. This one, we're talking about pound for pound ranking, specifically pound for pound ranking after UFC 309. We see Jon Jones at number 2. We're going to talk about the positioning of Jon Jones and what this actually means for Johnny. Obviously, Islam Makhachev being ranked number 1 pound for pound fighter on the planet. I believe there's a reasoning behind that. Obviously, there's criteria for judgment to begin with. We're going to talk about the ranking a little bit more. Before getting started, make sure to like, subscribe, so we can get our community 1,000 subscribers ASAP. Jon Jones ranked number 2 pound for pound best fighter on the planet as of the latest ranking after UFC 309, that is. For a fan specifically of, in all honesty, I'm a fan of Makhachev and Jon Jones. I'm a fan of the game, generally speaking. I have a lot of respect for what these guys do. But Jon Jones, to me, I do understand that there's criteria for the ranking or what have you. Obviously, Islam Makhachev has been the more active fighter throughout the past 5 years or so, and so on. But it's almost to, I want to say, and I'm not Jon Jones, but I want to say to Jon Jones, this is almost borderline disrespectful to see your name at ranked number 2 after you've essentially fought and defeated guys throughout the span of 3 generations. Jon Jones has been inside of the octagon for so long. It's unbelievable. And I want to knock on wood here, the longevity of this gentleman. Not only the longevity, but the consistency. We do understand that in the game of mixed martial arts, it's specifically the UFC, it's very rare where you see a guy that's undefeated. Obviously, Jon Jones is undefeated. I don't care what anybody says. Islam Makhachev has been defeated, and for me, that draws difference right there. But I do understand that's not how the rankings work. That's not how the pound-for-pound ranking work. But at the end of the day, I think for me, I'm kind of upset for Jon Jones to see Jon Jones at number 2. Just because the guy is a living legend, an active living legend of the game, and his last performance is just as impressive as his best performance. And he just finished the best heavyweight on the planet in the UFC specifically. The guy's done it continuously, consistently for so long. So in terms of ranking, yes, I do understand that we have to respect the criteria and the organization and what the organization does to establish such criteria. And obviously all of the fighters abiding by such criteria. But I think for Jon Jones, we have to draw exceptions. There's a great soccer player. His name is Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He's now retired. Zlatan is let's say, I don't want to say egotistic, but he had the biggest ego as of recent in terms of soccer players. And Zlatan had this quote, which is probably one of my favorite quotes from an athlete. Zlatan says, "Lions don't compare themselves to humans." And in the case of Jon Jones, lions cannot be compared to humans. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments and like, subscribe for more.